I am alive, and it's good to be alive. Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into my channel today. I'm going to be talking about the 12 new tennogen items that were just added, I think yesterday actually. And what's really cool about these is this is the first time ever that we are getting simultaneous release for tennogen items on both PC and console. So that's really cool. That is DE directly supporting their promise to have simultaneous release for tennogen from here on out, and that's quite a fulfilling promise too. That's 12 items at that, so I wanted to take a look at that with you guys. Alright, so first and foremost we have the Arcturus Syandana, and this is probably one of my favorite things that they added with the tennogen items. I just think it looks incredibly cool. I know it's a bit too flashy for some people. My fiance's not too fond of it. It is definitely a very unique look, and again, like I said, flashy. It stands out quite a bit, so this might not be for you. Obviously a stealthy character like Ash, you might probably not like it on him, but on characters like Ember or Trinity and even Nova, I think this looks really cool. It stands out an immense amount from everything else we have in the game, which is why I love it. I love seeing that diversity, and it's not just, oh, another cape or another Syandana. This is very unique. And next we have the Ash Baihu skin. I think that's how it's pronounced, Baihu. And this one is really nice. I actually really like this skin. I've got different colors for it, more of like a black and gray color scheme with baby blue chrome on my Ash right now. And this is a really nice looking skin. Also, the helmet that comes with it is very good, and the helmet doesn't look too bad with the Koga skin. So if you have both of these skins, you can kind of intertwine them and make some really cool customizations. Next we have the Bodo Syandana. I think that's how it's pronounced. This is kind of reminds me of like a braid or something that someone would put in their hair. It's got flowers and stuff on it. It's kind of cool. It's not for me. I don't think I'll get it, but I imagine it looking really cool on maybe Sarin or Ivara. And I know that they said they have a plant warframe in the works, or nature warframe. Some people would argue Sarin already is a plant warframe, but they said some kind of nature plant warframe is in the works. And this Syandana I think would go really well with them. Next up, we have the Hydroid Roqual helmet, which is actually really cool. I love this helmet. Unfortunately, I still don't like how the rest of Hydroid looks, and there's no skin to go with this helmet. So this is an amazing helmet. Maybe once we get a deluxe skin for Hydroid, or maybe once he gets his prime, this helmet will look really good on it. But if you like Hydroid and you don't mind how he looks, then this helmet is really cool. This is by far the best helmet that he has. And then we got a Limbo helmet. This is kind of nice because it's less of a top hat, which is really nice. I feel like it sets this one apart from all of his other helmets. Kind of almost even a Tengu bird mask kind of look to it. I'm not really into it, and I don't like Limbo, but if I were to use Limbo, I'd probably use this mask hands down because it looks better than all the other ones in my opinion. And then we have the Loki Incubus skin. This one is actually very cool. As you can see, the claws on it glow. The back is very chromatic with lights as well. I think the placement of textures on this one is really nice. And the helmet is beyond cool. If I could put this helmet on any warframe, I probably would. And then we have the Mesa Grax skin, which is actually really cool. This one looks pretty nice. I don't use Mesa a whole lot, so I probably wouldn't get this just because I think Mesa looks cool enough as is. But this is definitely a nice skin. It's got some nice little intricate details that the original one doesn't have. The original coloring on it's pretty cool too. And the helmet is really neat, seeing the kind of holographic aiming sight in front of one of her eyes, and the, not braid, but the kind of pigtail in the back. It looks pretty cool. And I think the amount of detail they put into it is probably more than most tennogen skins. And next we have the Mirage Morgaine skin, which is really cool because I'm not a fan of how Mirage looks. I like kind of some of her armored pieces, but aside from them I just find her kind of boring and simplistic. So this design's really neat, makes her look way more complex. And as you can see in her gloves, which are usually the more simple part of her attire, they got a lot going on in there, a lot of detail and everything, and the helmet's not too bad. I'm not a huge fan of any of the Mirage helmets, so this one's actually pretty cool. I think it's a nice skin overall. Next we have the Nyx Saiku skin, I think is how you pronounce it. This one's really cool. There's nothing wrong with this skin. I like the sort of shiny silver bits on it, and I bet it would look cool in other colors. But the helmet isn't really doing it for me. It's not that it's a bad helmet, it looks weird. I don't know. I love the tennogen for its diversity and the fact that sometimes you do get things that look like they wouldn't be in Warframe, but with this one, I don't know. The helmet kind of bothers me. You guys might like it though, that's totally fine. But as for the skin on the body, I think looks really cool. And then here we have a Rhino tennogen helmet. This is a cool helmet and there's nothing wrong with it, but for me it's just a little too simple to warrant platinum, especially since it doesn't have a skin that goes with it. For me it just doesn't stand out enough. I don't know. It's very cool and it's a nice helmet, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just one of those people that can totally live without it, but I'm showcasing it anyways in case Rhino's like one of your favorite frames and you guys really like the helmet. Now this skin is actually very nice. This is probably one of the coolest tennogen items we got with this update. Not only is the helmet insanely cool, I love this helmet, but the skin itself is also very good. I like the textures on it, I like where they place the chromatic elements, and it's just overall really nice looking. I probably won't get it just because I like the way Sarin Prime looks with her like tentacles and everything hanging off the back of her shoulders, and also her deluxe skin. So while this is a really nice skin, I probably wouldn't use it, but that does not mean it is not cool. This is probably one of the nicest tennogen skins for Warframe I've seen so far. We also got the Valben Suppressor skin. This one's really cool. If you don't have Valben Prime, I will say that if you do have Valben Prime, you probably won't want to get this skin simply because I tried it on my Valben Prime and it takes away all of the big chunky extra Prime parts, and I think Valben Prime looks way better with all of his like added elements. I think Valben Prime looks really good, and if you equip this tennogen skin, it's going to take away a lot of his Prime parts, and it doesn't make him look very good. The helmet is really cool though. It's a nice helmet. It's not quite as derpy looking as some of his other helmets, so that's really nice. I would totally buy the helmet on this, but if you have Valben Prime again, I would go ahead and save your plat for the skin, and maybe just buy the helmet separately if you can. I think that does it for me, guys. I just wanted to show off all the new tennogen items we got yesterday, and they're all pretty cool. I'm excited now that we're going to get simultaneous tennogen content with PC. You know, that's just even less time that us console players have to wait in between getting new cosmetic items, and it'll provide extra entertainment in between updates for us. So you guys, I hope this video was helpful. If there's anything else you'd like me to cover, please drop a comment down below, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace!